So there you see one of the founding fathers of second to none in Matt Myers. Conceited, arrogant, but incredibly good at what he does. And tonight, not only is he walking out with the BWR tag team titles, there you see them, but he could also be leaving with the BWR Underground Championship. Could you imagine how insufferable second to none would become if they then control the Underground Championship as well? Nathan Kroos has a destiny with Robbie X at our next event, as we heard from Richard Young. But right now it is all about the Underground title and this man's return to the Underground. We heard he would be here. We didn't think the stakes would be this high for the headline. A once-in-a-lifetime athlete. It is no exaggeration, no hyperbole to say that he is a phenom. Will Kroos is in a class of his own, and tonight he could be on top of BWR Underground. Well, the rise of Will Kroos, as we saw in the British wrestling world, halted by a global pandemic. There is nothing stopping Will Kroos in 2021. BWR faithful love to see Will Kroos back in British Wrestling Revolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event for the evening, and it is for the vacant BWR Underground Championship. Introducing first, to my right, from Hull, he is one half of the BWR Undisputed Tag Team Champions and a member of Second to None. He is the amazing Matt Myers. And introducing to my left, from the top, he is the headline, Will Kroos.
And the headline could make a headline tonight. The BWR Underground Championship vacated. And a new champion will be determined at the final bell. The amazing Matt Myers, as he calls himself, a decorated performer here in BWR. But Will Kroos is no slouch. He's been in there with the likes of Rampage Brown, Joe Hendry. In fact, Will Kroos has been part of BWR since 2017. Whenever Will Kroos is in town, it's a big night for BWR. And it could be a long night for Matt Myers. To use a phrase I've used a couple of times tonight, with Second to None pretty much running the show, Kroos is going to have his head on a swivel. Nathan Kroos, Gia Adams, Miles Kamen, all still in the back. And I don't trust them. I wouldn't trust them if my life depended on it. Thankfully it doesn't. Myers keeping the distance. He knows if Will Kroos gets rolling, he is going to have big problems. If the cruiserweight gets his motor running, oh, you've never seen an athlete quite like Will Kroos. And Matt Myers knows to shut him down early. Matt Myers looking to metaphorically chop down the mighty oak that is Will Kroos. That is just a lumberjack reference I am just making off the top of my head. No context! And no surrender for Kroos! Myers smashed into him like he was a brick wall. Myers keeping his distance from Will Kroos. He's got a hit and move. Oh, and caught like a ban. And dropped like a body. No. Oh, very nearly chopping that steel post. BWR Underground Championship previously held by the likes of man like DeReese, Reese Ryan, Jimmy McKilwee even had the belt for a spell. But it's a belt that personifies BWR Underground. If you have that belt, there are big things ahead. You are top of the underground tree. And when you're at the top of the underground, there's overground just above you. It is a championship that recognizes you as one of the stars of BWR, and big things can come if you're a BWR Underground champion. So no doubt both Matt Myers and Will Kroos want to have that piece of gold over their shoulder. Myers with a drop kick there, just taking Will Kroos out of the match, and Myers has played a strong game here. Myers knows just to keep the distance, keep it separated. He needs to hit and move if he wants to find a way to defeat the mighty cruiserweight. And that's exactly what he's doing, whether you like him or not. His strategy is paying dividends. It's been an amazing night here at BWR Underground. We are so glad to be back here with you at BWR On Demand. It has been a long road back, but British Wrestling Revolution is well and truly back. And we're excited to be back with you. In fact, mark the date in your calendar, the next time that British Wrestling Revolution is coming to see you. We're going to want to see you, we're going to want to hear you there at BWR Underground 8. On the 1st of October, back here at the Casablanca. And then we look ahead, we are well and truly back, as is the Youth in Revolt show on the 22nd of October. British Wrestling's future is bright. You will find out for yourself at Youth in Revolt on the 22nd of October. But that is in October. Right now, it is all about the Casablanca Club. It is Grimsby. It is the centre of the wrestling world, where right now, Will Kroos could be getting counted out. And a count out will put the title in the court of second to none. And you know they wouldn't be against winning it that way. And Kroos doesn't want it to go down that way. Will Kroos now firing up. Big splash in the corner. And the cruiserweight is dominating. Myers quickly moving out of the way. Big enziguri to the head. Code breaker. May have cracked the code that is Will Kroos. Just a 2. I mean, that's good advice from the BWR faithful. Kroos catching him in midair. It was a good effort. Kroos scoops him up. Back and forth these two go, and a furtive attempt again by Myers. And look at this, manhandled by Will Kroos. Myers keeps going for those big top rope moves, and Will Kroos, it's like jumping into a wall, hitting him with something like that. Tilt-a-whirl into a backbreaker. Devastating. Two and a half. Matt Myers fighting to stay in this one as Will Kroos signals that the end is near. The SOP Phenom is sizing up Matt Myers. And Kroos could be looking to put a full stop on the headline with a driver. And Matt Myers trying to fight out of it to no avail. Big slam. BWR faithful ready to see Will Kroos put the finishing touch on Matt Myers. Keeping it straightforward, wearing him down now with that sleeper. Second to none, no doubt, watching this one very closely. Kroos now has one eye on Robbie X. At the next Underground show, the BWR heavyweight title will be on the line. And that dominance of second to none could continue if Matt Myers can find a way out of Will Kroos. Oh, and here we go. To the shock of no one, second to none finally making their presence felt. Kroos distracted just long enough for Myers to break out of the hold. Oh, and the headline! Dives straight into second to none. Wiping out all of Matt Myers' allies. Gia Adams there nearly getting amongst it with Will Kroos as well. And a big pump kick from Matt Myers. That was just the distraction he needed. Myers now finally rolling in this one. Picture perfect diving elbow. And that's gonna, no! The elbow that has won multiple matches for Matt Myers doesn't get the job done in Grimsby tonight. What's Myers thinking now? He's got to be thinking of something big if he wants to put away Will Kroos here. He had plans on an open challenge tonight. I don't think he wanted nor needed someone like Will Kroos taking it. But the Underground title hangs in the balance. Oh, Miles Kamen now. And Kroos breaking up that lion tamer. Roll up. And no, not like, 2.5. Kamen nearly costing Will Kroos this title match. Oh, it's been a war between these two so far. With Myers leaning heavy on second to none, Kroos leaning back on those strikes. Big running forearm, New Japan style forearm from the cruiserweight. In the court, the referee nearly, that is a bad position for the ref to be in. And Matt Myers took advantage, a low blow and a DDT, and just like that, second to none have robbed the, no! 2.5! And Myers in disbelief. Myers subscribe to the audiobook on dirtiest tricks in wrestling. And so far, none of them have paid off. Oh, Maya's had enough now. He's going right to the well. The bottom of the well, he found a steel chair. Well, this is it. He can't get the job done one-on-one against Will Kroos. So he's going to have to resort to this. Is second to none going to take another championship in BWR using dirty, dirty tactics? Really? Kroos counters the DDT. Gut-wrench powerbomb onto the chair. Oh! 2.5, and Nathan Kroos stops the cover. Desperation move by second to none for Kroos to dive on the referee like he was a grenade. Oh, Will Kroos has had enough. Will Kroos taking out Nathan Kroos. Gia Adams and Miles Kamen mugging Will Kroos, who had this championship won. Oh, sickening behaviour by second to none. Unsurprising, but still sickening, and now all of them like vultures circling Will Kroos. Yeah, Matt Myers couldn't get it done on his own. He had to bring the lads in. He had to bring Gia Adams in. Kroos is going to get wiped out with this title belt. Richard Young thought he checkmated second to none tonight. And once again, look at Gia Adams deadlifting the ref into the ring. And second to none have stolen another BWR title. No! Nathan Kroos is livid. Gia Adams looks like she's seen a ghost. And look at this. It's the McKilways. It's the McKilways. It's Dara Diablo. They were all wronged by second to none tonight. They've come to get their pound of flesh. Oh, the McKilways and Dara Diablo driving Nathan Kroos, Miles Kamen and Gia Adams out of the Casablanca Club. And it's 1-on-1 again, but Will Kroos has been battered. Wait, there's Miles Kamen. Oh, I thought that little dipstick had gone. What's... Kamen has handed Matt Myers a chair. That'll probably do him good. Now Kroos, pile driver. Will Kroos has done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new BWR Underground Champion, Will Kroos.
Every single member of second to none, steel chairs, shenanigans, everything you can think of thrown at Will Kroos. But the headline would not be denied. Oh, what a moment, Will Kroos making a strong return to BWR, emphatically beating second to none and becoming the new BWR Underground Champion. What a way to end our night here at BWR Underground. Next time we are with you, Nathan Kroos, Robbie X for the BWR Heavyweight title. But right now, take one more look at your new BWR Underground Champion, Will Kroos. For BWR On Demand, my name is Tom Campbell. I cannot wait to see you at BWR Underground 8, where that man will walk in as your new BWR Underground champion. Will Kroos, the headline, has made headlines at BWR Underground 7.
Take your